catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target! Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna set up. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
The city named after the fourth U.S. president is the site of this massive Big Ten matchup between the Huskies of Washington and the Badgers of Wisconsin here at Camp Randall Stadium. I'm Horns Nation, a.k.a. Michael Buck, in the booth for the first time ever is Mike Donlin. Mike, it's a beautiful night for Big Ten football. What do we have in store?
Yeah, Mike, Washington's looking to reduce interceptions in this game and just keep pace with this tough Wisconsin team.
Absolutely. As we watch the kickoff left to right, Wisconsin kicks the ball off to Washington. And quickly down at the 24, we'll start to see the Washington offense. What should we see from Washington, as last week they were a pass-heavy offense?
Yeah, I think we're going to see the same this week. When Washington, really like to air raid out and just go for that deep ball.
And right now, air raid is as we have trips to the bottom of the screen. Tonio McDaniel takes the snap, throws it quickly out to the left to his wide receiver, Leroy Brown / halfback for 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that was a good open field tackle to limit the damage that play could have caused.
And another shotgun formation here. Leroy Brown to his right. Tonio McDaniel changes the play. And it's a fake, and quickly the sack by number 55, Malachi Goodson, the defensive end.
And that's what Washington's really going to have to avoid in this game, is just these sacks. And Wisconsin's defense is just going to make it really tough on them all night.
Yeah, Wisconsin coming in with one of the top defenses, looking a little bit more from their defensive line here as McDaniel's back in shotgun, Leroy to his right. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws it, and that's going to be caught by Ralph Rodriguez for a 12-yard gain, but not enough as it's 4th and 2.
Yeah, that would have been a great third down play if he could have kept his feet in bounds, but just coming up a little short.
Yeah, you kind of want to tell your wide receivers to go past the markers there as the punt is off, and Wisconsin has it down the sideline there by Nomura. 12-yard return, and now we're going to start to see Wisconsin Badgers on offense. What can we expect from them?
The Badgers are a run-heavy team. They enjoy just running it down your throat.
Well, down their throat as Fountain just goes right at the middle, but he fumbles the ball, picked up by Washington, and already on their first play, Wisconsin turns the ball over.
And that's something they're going to have to avoid tonight, because Washington, when they get going, they can just throw the ball downfield and score in a hurry.
Yeah, looking at that looks like that was number 24 maybe, or 22 with the fumble. Let me look at my call sheet over here. As now Washington is going to have the ball at about midfield here. And takes the snap there, looks downfield, but McDaniel's going to run, and he's going to take off. He's going to get the first down, so about 16 yards there. Made the correct call, didn't see anything down the field, and ran the ball right up the middle for 16 yards.
And that's just a great run by McDaniels, and this really helps out this offense. This is a tough-notch defense, and any yards really help.
Yeah, definitely. As McDaniel comes out, Leroy Brown to his right, shotgun set, takes the snap, quickly a screen out to his right, breaks the tackle, number 42, and that's going to be a first down by Matthew Kinziora, the wide receiver, senior, 4-star for 12 yards.
And they got lucky that they shed that tackle. I don't know if you'll see that much of that tonight.
Not much. Wisconsin's usually a good team. They threw the screen again, and another broken tackle, but it looks like Nazar Cooper gets 3 yards, but it seems like these screens, back-to-back plays there, but McDaniel 4 for 4, 31 yards.
And that was just a good hit, and they can't afford to take those hits all night long. They're going to fumble the ball if they continue to do that.
Not at all. Got to hang on the ball. Got to take your chances here, as they were the 21.5-point underdogs as McDaniel comes out in a pistol set. Takes the snap, looks downfield, quickly throws it to Brown behind the line, doesn't go anywhere. 6-yard loss, and it looks like that was stopped by number 55, Goodson, again.
Yeah, and that's just a great stop in the backfield, really helping out this Wisconsin defense, forcing that 3rd and long.
Yeah, beautiful night here, clear, calm, and 72 degrees. This is perfect Big Ten football as Washington wants to get this Big Ten win. Takes the snap there, but quickly tries to get it off, but not able to as McDaniel throws his first incompletion, and it's going to be 4th and 13.
Yeah, just a great call by the Wisconsin defense. They really have a great bend, don't break mentality.
And Mark Kinziora coming out for the kick, kicks it is off, and it is good. So Washington takes a 3-point lead here over number 8 Wisconsin.
And it was a pretty successful drive for Washington, I would say. This defense is hard-nosed, and it's going to be tough to score points tonight.
Yeah, definitely. If you can get points off a turnover, you definitely need them, as now Wisconsin comes out. They ran one play. They fumbled the ball. So now they're going to come out again, hopefully a little bit better, as trips in the bottom of the screen for D'Anthony Jones, and he's going to hand that off to Richard Fountain, but only gets -2 yards. So far, Washington has held Wisconsin to -2 yards and a fumble.
Yeah, Washington's really stepping up, showing their defense, showing that they can hang with this Badgers offense.
As D'Anthony Jones comes under center here, Fountain in the backfield. And it's a draw. Fountain goes up and goes nowhere. So no yards on that play. It's going to set up a 3rd and 12, and Norman Martell just comes up and completely stops him in the gap.
Yeah, that's just a great play by Norman Martell. Just a great play by Washington's defense altogether.
Yep, as now it's a 3rd and 12, pistol set, Fountain behind Jones. He's going to take the snap, going to look downfield, going to throw it deep, and that is going to be broken up by Senator. And now Wisconsin's going to have to punt again.
Yeah, great defense by Washington. I'm really impressed with what they're doing with Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not an easy team to hang in there with.
No, not at all. And Wisconsin came into the season with high hopes, so they definitely need to get this win after their earlier loss to Ohio State, as that's going to be taken back 15 yards by Lingham. And Washington's going to get the ball again in great field position.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do on this drive. Washington does definitely need to get the ball downfield. They had pretty good success last week with some crossing patterns. We'll see if they bring that back.
As McDaniel comes out, shotgun set. It's going to take the snap. The lefty looks, throws to his right for a quick 4-yard reception to Ralph Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's just a nice little route to get him 4 yards downfield. Hopefully they can get a couple more so they don't have too far to go on a 3rd down.
Yeah, empty set here is a lot of Washington's passes has come short. Maybe they're setting up the deep shot as McDaniel takes the shot. Looks, throws to his right for the 1st down. Rodriguez again for 7 yards.
That is a nice pass to continue moving downfield.
Yeah, a lot of these short check down passes is working. You expect Wisconsin to come up at some point and try to stop that, as halfback goes in motion there. McDaniel looks, throws to his right on a slant route to Rodriguez again for 17 yards. So he slants out, breaks the zone, and now he has 40 yards and another 1st down for Washington.
Just a perfectly ran route to get them the 17 yards that they need.
Perfectly ran route, perfect game call so far, as Washington is knocking on the door again. Hopefully come away with a touchdown this time, as shotgun set again. And it's a read option play, and McDaniel's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to get stopped after about a 4-yard gain. So sets him up for 2nd and 6, a little bit more manageable.
You know, these aren't huge gains, but I am really impressed that they keep moving the ball with the run game.
Yeah, and it's being really set up too, along with the short pass game. It just seems like they haven't taken a lot of shots, taken what the defense has given them, as McDaniel's going to come out in the shotgun set again. He's going to look to his left, quickly pass it over there to Rodriguez for a 2-yard reception. And so far, Rodriguez has been the key to this offense.
Absolutely. He just needs to keep continuing what he's doing. This is a short 4th down. They should be able to pick it up pretty easy with the way they've been playing.
So pistol set. He's going to look. This is going to be a screen. Going to throw out to his left, and that's quickly broken up by the Wisconsin line. And so far, 2 trips, and it's going to be 2 field goals for Washington.
Once again, that bend don't break mentality. That Wisconsin defense just screams hard-nosed football.
Hard-nosed football is right as that kick is good. So 6-0 for Washington right now. And if you're wondering what the game is on Twitch right now, Oklahoma is up 24-0 on Texas A&M going into the second. They have about 4 minutes left. So Wisconsin's going to get the ball here down 6. Going to take the return out to about 19 by Nate Thomas, 21-yard return. And so now we need to see a little bit more from Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, I just want to see them start moving the ball down the field in short spurts and see if they can really open up the passing game with their run game.
Yeah, that's only 10 yards by their offense, as it looks like D'Anthony Jones is going to come out shotgun fountain to his left. He's going to take the snap, going to look downfield, going to take off and run, but Washington is not allowing anything as D'Anthony Jones is sacked for 1 yard as he ran right into his line. Duke Jones with the sack.
Oh, it looks like the Washington defense has switched with the Wisconsin defense. Their defensive line is just playing lights out right now.
Yeah, really good first quarter by Washington on their defense. Their offense is coming away with 2 field goals. So, 6-0 is a good lead as D'Anthony Jones can come out. Another shotgun set here. Going to take the snap, going to fake the handoff, going to quickly throw it to his right, and that's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be a 3rd and 11, a long one here. So what kind of player are we looking for for Wisconsin?
Yeah, I would say something over the middle, probably about 10 yards deep. That would probably do it for them.
Yeah, Jones takes the snap, and that's going to be deflected. Incompletion, and Wisconsin it can't get anything going. They had a fumble, and this is going to be their 2nd straight punt now.
Yeah, I talked to their head coach before the game, and this is one thing that they wanted to avoid, getting this slow start. They wanted to show that they could come in and really dominate the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, definitely, as Lingham takes that for 11 yards and sets up again in Wisconsin territory. In Washington, with that fumble and 2 punts, they haven't not been on their side of the field at all much. As we see the stats there, 67 total yards to just Wisconsin's 9.
No, but we know CFSL football. This may not last.
Well, McDaniel takes the snap, quickly throws the screen out to his right, and that's going to be completed. That's going to be down. That's going to be about 18 yards for Keene. Quick screen. These screens, these short passes are working as Washington moves the chains again.
Yeah, they just continue to hammer home on these short passes, and they really are just driving down the field with them.
Yeah, just driving down the field, just taking what they can get, and just, really moving the ball well on this vaunted Wisconsin defense. As McDaniel takes to snap here from the shotgun, he's going to look down the field, going to throw quickly, and that's going to be complete to Rodriguez, 10 yards. He had 3 guys all around him.
Wow, that was just an incredible catch. I couldn't believe he threaded in there like that.
Threaded it in there, and now this kind of sets up here we are in the pistol, sort of like a read option play here, as they will just hand it off to Brown. He's going to break a couple tackles. He's going to break a 3rd tackle as he gets 9 yards. Leroy Brown, and now they are in the red zone.
Boy, Leroy Brown just hitting that stiff arm button the whole way down.
Almost reminds me of the Leroy Jenkins WoW reference. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that, but
absolutely.
Takes the shotgun here, going to look to his right, had his halfback coming out. 2-yard reception there, so they're moving the chains a little bit, but so far early, they've struggled in this red zone, coming away with just 2 field goals. So, what are you looking for as they try to resolve these red zone blues?
Yeah, I think they just need to switch it up when they get down in the red zone. They really just stick with those short passes. I think they need to hand it off just a little bit more.
Definitely. You might want to go with the read option here as McDaniel scans the field, trips to the bottom left. He's going to quickly throw that screen again, and that's not really going to go anywhere for Cooper. No yards on that play, so it's going to be 3rd and goal.
No, it just seems like the Wisconsin defense just has it figured out, and they're just not going to allow anything
definitely
down flats like that.
Yeah, definitely down here in the red zone. Wisconsin's really stood up as McDaniel looks, and he's not going to have a lot of time. He's going to be sacked for 8 yards. And that looks like Iman Porter for his 1st sack of the game, 2nd tackle today.
And Wisconsin just continuing to hold up in the red zone. They've only got 3, or they're about to have 9 points down in the red zone when they should have had 3 touchdowns probably.
Yeah, at least 21, but you can't go wrong with the points. 9 points again. Porter coming up with another sack, which I'm pretty sure we've heard every single Wisconsin game since they've been created a couple years ago, as the kickoff's going to come from right to left. And that's going to be taking the end zone. That's going to be touchdown for touchback as the Husky defense comes back out.
But Wisconsin down in the red zone, this is exactly what they want to do. If they get pinned back, they just want to pin their ears back, and they want to go right after them.
Yeah, and this game screams just Big Ten football. This defensive front is Jones is going to come out, shotgun, found to his left, going to throw that screen, and that's going to go nowhere. Jones has not looked himself so far tonight, has no completions, and his passes just looked off.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because of the way Washington's defensive line is playing, or if he's just having an off night.
Yeah, there's no breeze here tonight as he takes a snap there. Going to look to his left again. That's going to be completed for his first completion, and Fountain is going to help him out there, get 11 yards and a Wisconsin first down.
Yeah, that was a really nice play to come back from the 0-4 start that he's had.
Definitely, you're just waiting for the Wisconsin offense to step up, trips to your bottom of your screen. Jones is going to look, he's going to go that way quickly, and that's going to be caught by Breeze for 2 yards. Sort of had to come back for that pass, though.
Yeah, it's only 2 yards, but I mean, he's starting to get into a nice rhythm, and we'll see if it continues on this drive.
Definitely offset shotgun here, found to his left. Jones is going to look, quickly fire it out, and that's going to be a first down in the more for 8 yards. And now, Wisconsin, we knew that they were going to wake up. We knew that they can score the ball, and it seems that Jones is starting to find his rhythm.
Yep, he's really starting to feel it. We'll see if they continue on with these short passes or runs, or if they're going to air it out.
Another pistol set here. Fountain goes in motion. Jones looks. He's going to fire right over the middle. Looks like normal again. 4 and 11-yard reception and a first down.
And that's just a really nice pass. This is what the Wisconsin offense really needed, was this series of completed passes.
Yeah, sort of a wake-up call here as Jones comes out in a shotgun second. Let's scan the field. Going to go to his left there, and that's going to be caught by Breeze. 10-yard reception. That's sort of nobody was looking at the football there. Everybody looking at the quarterback, and this sort of just dropped in between a couple Washington defenders.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an incomplete pass for sure, but he popped out of nowhere to catch it.
Pistol set here. 2nd and inches, hand off to Fountain. Fountain's going to definitely get the first down for a 2-yard rush there. And if you're watching on Twitch or wondering what's going on, Texas A&M just kicked a field goal, so they're down 24-11 to Oklahoma with a minute left in the second. And Jones is looking here. Pistol second, handed off to Fountain. Fountain's going to go left. He's going to get a couple of yards. Or actually, no, he didn't go forward. He got negative 2 yards there.
Yeah, and Washington still just showing that they are tough. They really want to be here. They really want to be in this game. It's going to be a tough, fought game, I think, for the rest of the night.
Definitely. It looked like they sort of went away from the short passes now that was working earlier in this drive, as Jones is going to take it. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look. He's sort of going to throw off his back foot. That's going to be cost by Moss for 8 yards. What was that play?
That was, I couldn't even tell you what that was. It was a nice comeback route on the edge there, but yeah, it sets up a nice 3rd and 4 for him.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. It might be 4th down territory. They're going to run the screen. Fountain's going to go off to his right, and that's going to be quickly stopped by the Huskies. 2-yard loss, and they might have to punt here as we go to the close of the end of the first quarter. So right now, Washington up 9-0 on Wisconsin. It's going to be 4th and 6 as we go into the second quarter. So stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports on YouTube. So it's going to be a field goal starting off the second quarter by Wisconsin. All field goals here tonight, folks, as this is going to be a kick by Donahue, and that's going to be good. And that's not a baseball score, folks. That's 9-3 Washington. Now Washington's going to get the ball back, sort of, better field position than before that they started. What should we expect from their offense now?
Yeah, I expect more of the same, those little passes out in the flats, and then maybe hopefully a couple over the middle. I think what they're doing is they're going to try and set up for those long bombs later in the game.
Yeah, definitely 23-yard return there, 1st and 10, and about the 22-yard line. So they're pinned a little bit back. McDaniel's going to come out, shotgun, Brown to his right. Brown's going to leave the pocket, and he's going to quickly be hit as McDaniel could not get that pass off, broken up by number 3, Riley Fiegel.
And Wisconsin showing you why they are a great defense in this league.
Definitely needs their defense to step up here and not in the red zone to allow field goals as Brown goes in motion up to the top of the screen. McDaniel's going to throw it over that way, and Keene's going to catch that for a 6-yard gain, so a little bit more manageable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, it's a nice little play. If you saw it, there was pressure coming off the edge, though, so if he didn't get rid of it pretty soon, he was going to get hit again.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. As they've not converted 1 third down yet, McDaniel's going to look down the field. He's not going to be able to get anywhere. He's going to be sacked 8 yards, and Gardner there with his first sack. Is him and Porter now have each a sack.
And Wisconsin just doing what Wisconsin does, coming in, putting pressure on the quarterback, and creating those 4th downs.
Yeah, this defensive line is one of the best, as Washington is going to have to punt it. And 4th and 12 is got about 8 minutes and 10 seconds left as Wisconsin's going to take this. Go out to the left there. Sort of did a shimmy there by Nomura as he gets a 14-yard return, sets up in Washington territory.
Yeah, I think this is the best position they've had all night, setting up there in Washington territory.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that a lot in the first quarter where Washington was setting up in Wisconsin territory, and now they sort of return to favor there as Jones comes out, shotgun found to his left, and he's going to take the snap here. He's going to fake the option to Fountain. He has wide open lane right up the middle, nobody around him, 12-yard rush for a 1st down.
I like that read option play there by DeAnthony Jones. Just a great play for this offense, and Wisconsin's just a great running team.
Yeah, ball at the 33 already. Wisconsin down by 6 here early in the second quarter. Jones is going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to throw it right down the middle, wide open Norman, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And finally, we get a pass over the middle, and it just turns up to be a huge one.
Finally, a pass right up the middle, split the safeties untouched for a touchdown. And now Wisconsin, they looked a little shaky early on in the first. Not here in the second as they score a quick touchdown, take the lead 10-9.
And that's exactly what Wisconsin needed. They wanted to come out here, prove that they were dominant. I know the score is still 10-9, but that momentum has really shifted in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. This is why we play football games, right? It doesn't matter if you're 21.5 points favorites. Anything can happen as Washington's going to take the kickoff here. And he's going to get about 29 yards for Lingham. And Washington's going to come out, sort of struggled their last drive. This defensive line of Wisconsin starting to get to them. What should we see more of here?
Yeah, I just want to see him use some of the clock while getting some nice little gains.
And the shotgun snap there. Throws it out to his right there to Leroy Brown for 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. We're starting to see a lot of these levels types of plays where the receivers are doing these quick outs. Nothing too deep yet.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're preparing for Wisconsin's blitz attack here.
And McDaniel looks down the middle, throws it, and he's going to get close to the 1st down by Kinziora for 5 yards as Oklahoma and Texas A&M just kicked off the 3rd quarter. OU on top 24-14 over on Twitch as we have a 3rd down, trips to the bottom of the screen. McDaniel, empty shotgun, takes a snap, looks down the field, quickly throws it out to, I believe that's Kinziora or Keen there for 5 yards. So I believe that's their first 3rd down conversion, and just another one of those plays which is short and they just pass it short. As McDaniel takes the snap here, fakes it to his halfback, throws it right over the middle, and Keen another 9-yard reception. Going to be close to a 1st down as it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. So McDaniel, another shotgun formation here. Brown to his right, going to take the snap, going to look over, going to pass it right over the middle, and that's going to be dropped. Huge drop there. It's going to be 3rd and 1, and they need to convert here. 1 for 6 on 3rd down so far. And pistol set, and Brown's going to get the handoff right up the middle, and they are not going to give him the forward progress, as we thought he went across, but sort of stumbled backwards, sacked behind the line, or tackled behind the line, and now Washington's going to have to punt. And the punt is off. That's going to be caught by Nomura at about the 15. He's going to take this down to his left for a 13-yard return. So Wisconsin looked really good on that last drive, got a touchdown out of it. They're up 10-9 here, and Jones and Fountain are coming down the shotgun. Another fake handoff. Jones is going to step back, quickly going to throw this, and that's going to be picked off by Washington, and that's going to come back to about the 27-yard line. Huge interception there as JJ Smoke takes it back a couple more yards, picks Jones off, and that's another turnover for Wisconsin. As we saw a turnover earlier by Wisconsin on a fumble by Fountain, Washington easily takes that interception there as McDaniel comes out again for the shotgun snap. Going to look down the field, going to throw it down the field there as that's going to be dropped again. Not sure if he's going to be able to hang on to that after that. May have been a good drop there as McDaniel is going to come out, empty set here, trips to the top of the screen. Sends a man in motion there. And McDaniel's going to take a snap, fake it, going to throw it to the receiver. He just faked it too. And it looks like Leroy Brown's going to get a 1-yard reception there. So 3rd and 9 here. Leroy Brown, 5 receptions, 4 yards. Has had a couple of tough receptions behind the line, but 1 for 7 by Washington here as McDaniel and Brown are out there in the shotgun set again. McDaniel's going to take the snap. He's going to look down the field quickly, going to throw it off, and that's going to be broken up. So Washington gets the interception, and again is going to have to kick a field goal after a turnover. So Kenzie Orr is going to come on here and is going to kick the ball up, and that's going to be no good. So Washington gets the interception and cannot capitalize on points as it looks like he kicked it off the upright there for a doink play there, and now Wisconsin not hurt on that interception is going to come out and shotgun set. Jones is going to fake the handoff, can look down the field, quickly fire it out there, and that's going to be a 10-yard gain by T. Weary. So 2nd and inches here. Jones 9 out of 14, 91 yards, has 1 touchdown, has 1 interception. As they had that really good drive earlier in the second quarter of this quarter, but has not been able to capitalize yet. As that's going to be a draw play, handoff to Fountain. Fountain's going to get a couple more yards here. 6 yards and a 1st down for Wisconsin. We have about 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. 10-9 Wisconsin over Washington. Jones to come out shotgun. The Fountain to his right. He tried to get Washington to bite on that fake call there. He's going to toss it over the Fountain for a 4-yard reception. So none of these passes are really working out to the flats here for either team as they can't seem to get any traction on those. Better be safe than sorry, I guess. Can't throw an interception if you're just throwing it out to your halfback. We're going to see an offset shotgun here, found to the left of Jones. Just going to take the snap. It's going to throw it to his left. That's going to be caught by Bobby Moss for 11 yards. So a little bit more manageable. 3rd and 3 here. Moss, his 2nd catch for 19 yards. As Jones is 11 out of 16, but Wisconsin has not converted a 3rd down yet. And we're going to see Jones come under center here, Fountain in the backfield. He's going to take this. It's going to be a draw play. Fountain's going to go to his left. He's going to be able to get the 1st down. Reaches the football out of the cross. Gets a 3 yards there. And a 1st down by Wisconsin. And we're going to see the diamond formation here as Jones is going to fake it off there, going to sort of throw off his foot there, and that's not going to go really anywhere as he didn't really get his feet set there and couldn't really get the ball down the field. So 2nd and 10 here, about 4 minutes left at the 48-yard line. And Jones is going to look over the field, going to send Fountain in motion to his left and take the snap, going to throw that way, throw it to Fountain. Fountain catches it, and Fountain's going to get 22 yards on that catch. So beautiful call there. Out of the backfield, runs a little halfback wheel route, and 22 yards later, they have a 1st down, and now they're threatening in the red zone. So first down there for Wisconsin as they're going to set up at about the 25-yard line as Jones is going to go under center again. Fountain in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, going to look. Not going to go anywhere. Sort of runs into his defender and takes off. Sort of stumble steps, and he's going to be down at the 2-yard line. D'Anthony Jones out here just juking people out of their shoes. And Wisconsin's now threatening again close to the end zone here as he almost ran into his line and then sort of gave a little fake to the Washington defender. There's, you know, they had no idea what was going on. I think that was number 6. I think that was Wadley there as now Jones is going to go under center to Fountain in the backfield. As it goes into I formation, the toss. Well, that's not Fountain. That's going to be Bentley Rollins, the backup, getting a 1-yard touchdown run. So a little adaptation play there, and Wisconsin comes away with 6. And now they have scored 17 unanswered points. As now they kicked an extra point there, go up 17-9. So 3:33 left here in the second quarter as Wisconsin has just come back from being down 9-0. Washington didn't really take the advantage of the turnovers, but there's still a chance on this drive to tie it up. So as we're going to see Lingham come out with 27-yard return there. So Washington's going to come out for their next drive here. Pistol set. McDaniel looks. He's going to throw it to his right, but that one's just going to stay out of bounds. Sort of a safe call there, as it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. So pistol set here. Brown to his right. McDaniel's going to throw a screen pass here quickly to Kenny Ziora. Not going to get much there. A loss of a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 11. So now Washington definitely has to make sure they get past the sticks here. Don't want to give the ball back to Wisconsin since Wisconsin has been on a roll. So shotgun set, Brown to his right. McDaniel takes the snap, going to look down the field. And he is not going to get the pass off, something that we've seen all game tonight, as it looks like number 21 there, Brandon Forte, was able to come in and stop McDaniel from getting the pass off. And now Wisconsin's going to get the ball back, and they have all the momentum right now. As Norma is going to take the punt there, 9 yards, going to get about to the 47, their own 47. Wisconsin to come out again, as their offense has been clicking lately. They're up 17-9 so far. 2:58 left in the second. Jones is going to take snap, fake the Fountain. Going to look to his left, quickly throws it to Weary for 5-yard gain. Saves them a timeout, gets out of bounds, stops the clock there. Jones, as we see, 13 out of 19, 125 yards, has a touchdown, also has 1 interception. As we see a pistol set here, Fountain in the backfield. Fountain goes in motion to his right. Jones takes a snap, looks over the middle quickly, and that pass is complete to Bobby Moss for 21 yards, just right up the middle. Beautiful pitch and catch. And now Jones and Wisconsin are threatening again in the end zone. So a big play there as Wisconsin's just moving the ball down the field. They started off slow, and then things have quickly picked up as Jones comes out in a diamond formation. Fountain to his back, going to fake the handoff there. Going to take a couple steps back and throw to his right, and that's going to be caught. Another big catch by Bobby Moss is 4th for 54 yards as Jones put it on the spot, and Moss came back and caught it. So red zone trip here for Wisconsin. Jones is going to look, take the snap and shotgun, again, take off, and not sure what's going on with that defender, but Jones is going to run it right to his right up for a touchdown, 13 yards, and Wisconsin is going to get another 6. As we see a replay there, number 33 for Washington sort of just, got caught in his shoes there. That was Senator the safety as Wisconsin's going to kick this extra point in, going to go up 24-9. So 24 unanswered points. Washington definitely needs a touchdown or a field goal here. Get some momentum. They haven't really pushed the ball down the field, but with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, might be a good time to do that. And that's going to come down to about the 24 for Ralph Rodriguez, 25-yard return there. So Washington comes out. They've had a couple turnovers, but their drives have kind of stalled here lately. Back here in their own territories, they have trips to the top of the screen. McDaniel's going to take the snap. The lefty's going to look and then fire to his left. That's going to be caught to Frank Murphy for 6 yards. So 2nd and 4. And it looks like Washington takes their first timeout of the half. As we see McDaniel, 21 out of 29, 119 yards. Empty backfield, shotgun. Takes a snap, looks over the middle again. Wide open, as that's going to be Frank Murphy again for 13 yards. And I don't think they're going to take the timeout here, which is kind of confusing because they took a timeout at the last play. But whatever works is a pistol set here for McDaniel. Brown to his back and go in motion to his right. McDaniel's going to take the snap. Going to look to his right. That's going to be to Brown, and Brown's going to catch that, get field for 11 yards. So a first down. So now we're starting to see some life out of Washington's offense after a couple of punts. Fiegel with his 5th tackle here. And we're going to see another pistol formation for McDaniel. He's going to take the snap here. He's going to look over the middle, and that's going to be caught again. And that's going to be a first down for 12 yards. Jack Keene, his 5th reception. And they move the chains again as Washington hurries to the line here. Under center is McDaniel. And he's going to take the snap back. Going to look and throw off his back foot, but that's going to be caught for another first down. Kenny Ziora for 11 yards, his 4th reception, and another first down for Washington. And pistol set going to take that, going to look to his right. That's going to be Brown again, but this time absolutely gets blasted by Troy Williams, the middle linebacker freshman for Wisconsin. And if you are catching up, Venom, yes, this is Horns on the call. Oklahoma just kicked a field goal. So now they're up 27-14 on Texas A&M over on Twitch as McDaniel is going to take a shot or a pistol snap here. He's going to look downfield, but he's going to have no time to work as the defensive ends for Wisconsin comes up. I'm not sure who they give credit to, but I bet it's going to be Iman Porter again, as that's going to be a massive loss there, as he's going to throw over the middle of McDaniel to Ken Rogers for 29 yards. So a long 3rd down after the sack, and McDaniel's able to stand in there, get the pass down the field for a first down in the red zone here. 45 seconds remaining. McDaniel looks, and he's just going to throw this in the back of the end zone. So huge play by McDaniels, something we haven't seen a whole lot, these long passes, but these middle passes are working, but Washington has not found the end zone so far here tonight. And McDaniels going to take the snap here. He's going to look. He's going to hang on to the ball way too long, as that's Iman Porter again. His 3rd sack, 3rd tackle for a loss. And Washington's going to take the ball here on 3rd and goal. Going to look over the middle, and it looks like that's going to be caught by Ralph Rodriguez. But unfortunately for Washington, they might have to punt or kick the field goal here again. This is going to be number 4 for them, as they cannot get past this defensive line of Wisconsin. And they're probably going to let this time click on out here. 10 seconds remaining. Wisconsin up 24-9. And here's the snap, and that's going to be up, and that's going to be good. So that's going to take us into halftime. So stay tuned. You are watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports on YouTube as we go into half here. Wisconsin up 24-12, and this is normally where I would ask my partner to take it, but I will go ahead and do it for you. So far, we saw Washington come out pretty strong. They had the ball a couple of times in great field position, could not get the ball over the goal line as they had to settle for a couple of field goals. They were up 9-0 at one point, and then Wisconsin came up and quickly found their footing with their offense, tacking down the field, and DeAnthony Jones just juking out Washington defenders, but there's still a chance. Only a 12-point game. This game was rated at 21.5 for Wisconsin, so this is turning out to be a really good Big Ten game. Washington's gonna have to come out and really start attacking the field more, as they've had the ball for 11 minutes, but a couple of those were Wisconsin turnovers, 2 in fact, 1 interception by Jones and a fumble by Fountain. So about even on the pass yards, but rushing yards, Washington has not tried to run it at all. 2 turnovers for Wisconsin, like I mentioned, but Wisconsin's made great use of their 7 minutes of time of possession. So hopefully both teams come out and have a great second half here. As we were about to get started, 27-14, OU over Texas A&M going into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter just started, so a close one over there, as I know Oklahoma wants to come out with a win there. And as we end up halftime here, a quick recap of the other scores going on is Washington's going to kick it from right to left to Wisconsin, and that's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchback. So Wisconsin's going to come out. Had some really good drives in that second quarter. Want to forget the first quarter, as they didn't really do much, but they found their footing here in the second quarter, and hopefully that transpires here in the third, as pistol set for Jones. Just going to look in the middle to Nomura, as he's going to get absolutely tattooed by number 8, Nate Thomas, the senior cornerback, but gets the first down there. And they actually gave that to Norman Martell there, as Jones looks, going to throw the screen to his right, and that's not going to go anywhere, as Bobby Moss is taken down for a 1-yard loss by number 33, Cameron Senator. So Senator's first tackle for a loss there. Just came right up on those screens, and that's sort of what you want to do. You want to stop those quickly. You don't want the wide receiver to get any traction on that, but Wisconsin's going to take this in pistol. Fountain's going to go motion to his left, as Jones throws it that way to T. Weary for a 10-yard gain, sets up for a 3rd and 2. So pretty key down here for Washington. Washington needs this big stop here on 3rd down to get the ball back, sort of want to regain momentum that they had in the first quarter. As Jones is going to look, he's going to take this and shotgun, fake it to Fountain, going to look, keeps looking, has all day, throws it over to his left. That's going to be completed to T. Weary for 7 yards. Moves him past the 50-yard line into Washington territory. As we see DeAnthony Jones, 19 out of 25, and you would not believe it, he started off like 0 for 5. As he's going to take this and hand it off to Fountain. Fountain's going to meet a wall of defenders there, but get 1 yard out of that. Yeah, Jones was 0 for 5, I believe, and he's just been on a roll. Has just been able to complete passes, as he's going to take this in the pistol set. Fountain right behind him. He's going to hand it off to Fountain. Fountain's going to go right up the middle, but again, Richard Fountain going nowhere. No yards on that, as Norman Martell, another tackle for a loss, his 6th tackle overall, as Fountain 2.2 average on his rushes. But a lot of Wisconsin's success has been over the middle of the field. We'll see if they attack it here on 3rd and 10. Jones shotgun, can take the snapper. It's going to be a screen to his left. That's going to be caught by Rollins, and that's going to go nowhere. Going to get 4 yards, but huge stop for Washington, as now Wisconsin have the punt. So here goes the punt. Punt is off, and looks like this one's going to go in the back of the end zone. So Washington did what they had to do, stopped Wisconsin, and now, touchdown makes it a 1-possession game here. But they have not scored a touchdown yet. They've kicked all field goals, which, not a bad thing. I've seen games before where teams kicked all field goals. I believe Auburn did it once a long time ago, and ended up winning the game by just field goals and no touchdowns. But this Wisconsin Badgers defense, their defensive ends have been able to get in there. I think that's what's really limited Washington's ability to take shots downfield, as McDaniel comes out for his first trip in the second half. Going to throw a screen out to his right. Something that was working earlier is Kadizora doesn't get anywhere there. That was working earlier in the first quarter. They were able to get some yards out of that, but not there. Wisconsin's wised up, played their corners up a little bit more, but looks like they're backing off a little bit here as McDaniel takes his shotgun, throws the screen again to his right. right. And Keene, no yards on that. Gets a 1 yard loss. And, might want to scratch that off the playbook for a while as they run pretty much the same play back to back as Jimenez takes another tackle there for his 7th tackle. So Yale's going to come out in the pistol set. Brown's going to be right behind him as it looks like Wisconsin's going to blitz. Yale's going to take the ball. He's going to hold on to it. Going to throw to his right and lends this guy too far off. Merritt gets 1 yard, and Washington doesn't really do much there on offense. A couple short passes. Not sure if McDaniel wants to warm up his arm a little bit, but no passes past the 6, and now they're going to be forced to punt. And the punt is off. And Morris is going to take this at his 40. He's going to go right up the middle. Pretty big game there for 15 yards. And Wisconsin's setting up shop in Washington territory again. It's something that they've done the past couple of drives in the second quarter and now here in the third. As Oklahoma just scored again. They're up 34-14 over on Twitch. As Jones takes this. Going to look over the middle. Quick route there by Bobby Moss for 4 yards. Sets up a 2nd and 6.
Makes it 2nd and 6.
And Moss's 6th reception there. Jones 21 out of 27. I'm pretty sure he's completed like 16 passes in a row. As Jones come out under center, Fountain to his back. And he's going to throw this quickly, and that's quickly broken up for his first incompletion in a while. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 6. So this should be huge for Washington, but you got to think this is going to be a 4-down territory. As Jones is going to make the screen, going to throw to his left. Beautiful setup of that screen, and Fountain is going to get the first down. 6-yard reception. So first down there, pretty key first down. As Jones can come out in the pistol set, Fountain right behind him. Haven't really rushed a whole lot as it's going to be a read option play. Jones is going to go right up the middle, and he is not going to be touched. End zone ahead, folks. Touchdown Badgers.
And this is what we wanted to see out of him the whole game. He's done this 3 great rushes now. 1 to get to the 1 yard line, and now 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, definitely went untouched there, and you kind of wonder if they started going to that in the first quarter, but seems to be working since as they untouched, and now going up 31-12. What does Washington need to do on this next drive?
Washington needs to go down and get a touchdown. They need to start throwing the deep ball and getting separation between their receivers.
Something we haven't seen a whole lot of is that deep pass by Washington, playing a little conservative there as looks like Ralph Rodriguez is going to take this 19 yards, get to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and that conservative offense worked really well when they were close in score. Now that they separated out, they need to start doing clock management, getting the ball downfield, and moving the ball.
Yeah, and you wonder if the game plan here was to try to avoid the Wisconsin defensive line as we see Amon Porter, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks, is to get the ball out quickly, but their corners are coming up way too quickly as McDaniel's going to come out, trips to the bottom of the screen. McDaniel's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to fire it over the middle, and that's going to be caught for 6 yards by Ralph Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's a nice little catch there over the middle. And this is another thing they need to focus on is going over that middle. They've had success before going on the deep crossing routes.
Definitely is. This is going to be an offset shotgun formation here. McDaniel's going to take the snap, going to look to his right. That's going to be caught for a first down. Ralph Rodriguez again, 9 yards. And he was kind of quiet there in the second and third quarter.
Yeah, a nice comeback route by Ralph Rodriguez. This is a good way to start this drive.
Definitely offset shotgun formation here for McDaniel. Looks, he's going to finally take a deep shot to his left, and that's going to be broken up by Marcus Elliott, surrounded by 3 Wisconsin Badgers, and he cannot come down with that catch.
Just a very dangerous pass against this Wisconsin defense to throw into coverage.
Very dangerous indeed as McDaniel takes the snap here on second down. He's going to go throw to his right. That's going to be caught for 8 yards by Kenzie Ora for 8 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they don't get the first down, but this is a very manageable 3rd down.
very manageable, and they're going to come out, trips to the top of the screen. McDaniel all by himself, takes the snap, scans downfield, going to throw to his right. That's going to be caught. I believe that is Frank Murphy for 4 yards, and that's going to be a first down for Washington.
Just a good play there by Murphy to get across the sticks.
Yeah, great play there. Trips, just had one guy just stop and turn around as McDaniel takes the snap here. Going to look to his right, going to quickly find that receiver again, Nassar Cooper for 10 yards. And this dink and dunk game is starting to work here in the second half.
It is, but you really got to worry about clock management with the way Wisconsin's offense has been playing.
Definitely second and inches, and Oklahoma just scored again, so they're up 41-14 as the fourth comes to the close over on Twitch. McDaniel takes the snap here again. You look to his left, quickly going to pass it out to Ralph Rodriguez for a 5-yard gain.
Boy, and if you watch that Wisconsin defensive line, I mean, they are coming back at the quarterback and making him drop back a little bit farther.
Yeah, definitely. But I wouldn't have believed you if there was 37 pass attempts for only 235 yards, as that's going to be just a 1-yard reception there.
Yeah, it's not something we're used to seeing with this Washington offense. They're usually a high-flying air raid offense, and they put up some yards.
Definitely. Only 6 yards per pass attempt here, as he's going to take a shot there deep, but covered again as the deep ball is being taken away by Wisconsin. And that's going to be 3rd and 9, 3rd and 13 for third downs for Washington.
Yeah, tough third down. Wisconsin's defense just doing a great job stopping that air raid offense.
Yeah, great job. And guess what? Right up the middle again, right up the gut as Amon Porter, another sack untouched. As you know, this Washington line, you might want to double that guy, as that's his 4th sack, and McDaniel's had not a lot of luck on those deep bombs, and now it's going to be 4th and 17 in the punt.
You're going to get sick of me saying this, but Wisconsin's defense doing what Wisconsin's defense does.
Yeah, definitely. Great game plan. You know, really bounce back, as this one's going to be kicked into the end zone for a touchback. So we're going to see the Washington offense again, and well, actually Wisconsin offense again, as you know, they've been on a roll with these read option passes, and Washington doesn't know what to expect on defense.
Yeah, I think the read option has been a great play for Wisconsin. I would stick with it. I would still run the ball and just use your clock management skills here.
Yeah, it definitely is. D'Anthony Jones, we see that 200 yards through the air and a touchdown, and then 82 yards on the ground with another touchdown. As he's going to come out in a diamond pistol formation found behind him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Fountain. Some we haven't seen a whole lot, as Fountain absolutely gets clothesline there. Heck, it's 6 yards.
Yeah, Fountain got his head taken off there at the end of that run. But a nice little first down run for Fountain.
Yeah, Norman Martell with the WWE move there, just a clothesline, said, hey, you might get 6 yards, but I'm going to make you pay for it. As Jones comes out to his shotgun, found to his right. This is going to be another read option play, which they've had a lot of success as Jones is going to get the first down there, as Washington's having a hard time bringing him down for a 14-yard gain.
Yeah, D'Anthony Jones just having an impressive game. After that whole first half, they've been really, really firing on all cylinders.
All cylinders indeed. As it's going to be a handoff right up the middle again for Fountain, about 3 yards. And over on Twitch, about a minute left in the 4. Texas A&M did score a touchdown, so they're down 41-21. Oklahoma is driving, so that game should be finishing up soon. Hopefully we can get all those guys over here on YouTube to watch the ending of this game. As diamond formation for Jones again. He's going to hand it off to Fountain. Fountain's going to take this to the right. He's going to get a first down. Does get the first down, gets 7 yards there.
Yeah, and it's really looking like Wisconsin has really worn down that front four for Washington, and they're just doing a great job on the ground.
Yeah, I'm really liking this diamond pistol set here. A lot of options here, as it's going to be another read option, and Jones is just going to take this to his right, and he's just going to get a lot of yards here. He's going to get the first down, 18 yards. This is going to put him over 100 on the ground.
D'Anthony Jones, just a beast tonight.
Just a beast indeed. Something that we haven't seen in a lot of games this year, but when it works, it works. And Wisconsin definitely wanted to come in here and win on their home turf. As these seniors want to go out with a bang this year. As Jones is going to take the shotgun here, going to throw the screen there, and almost picked off by Wadley. You got to come down with that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big play. Luckily, they have the cushion for them right now.
Yeah, big cushion as Oklahoma just ended Texas A&M game with a win there as T. Weary comes out with a 6-yard reception. So 3rd and 4 now as Oklahoma, like I mentioned, Oklahoma just won. So Twitch game is over, 41-21 as we come back here. 3rd down, Jones is going to be a shotgun found to his left. Trips to the top of the screen. He's going to read option again, but it looks like this one's going to be read perfectly by Washington. And it's going to be 4th and 3 in a field goal unit.
Yeah, good stop by Washington. This is what they got to do if they want to come back in this ball game.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that's their first 3rd down stop of the read option. So going to be a field goal here. Kick is up, and that's going to be good. So Marley with the kick there. And it's going to be 34-12. So you're not completely out of it, but you do need to start moving the ball down the field.
Absolutely. This is where Washington really needs to wake up and step up.
Definitely wake up and step up, because we're going to see a return here, and we're going to get some good yardage too. That's going to be a couple broken tackles, and he's going to be hard. Lingham with a 40-yard return took 3 souls with him.
Yeah, just a nice return. This is a good start to what Washington needs to do here. Now they got to get the ball down the field and get a touchdown.
Definitely need to start getting the ball down the field, but try not to force it where there's Wisconsin defenders as the safety comes up into the box for blitz. McDaniel's just going to toss this one away. Saw the blitz, didn't really like what he saw. 50 pass attempts so far tonight.
Yeah, I like him throwing it out of bounds there, just instead of taking that sack and making you go back even farther.
Yeah, definitely is. McDaniel's going to look, trips to the top of the screen, going to sort of draw this one to Leroy Brown. 2-yard rush. We haven't seen a rush by him in a long time. That's only his 3rd for 11 yards.
No, and I don't know if it was a great play call right at this moment. I think you need to start moving the ball a little bit farther downfield.
Definitely a pistol set here. McDaniel's going to look. He's going to toss to his left. It's going to be wide open for a 1st down. Looks like that's Ralph Rodriguez again. 11 catches, 90 yards. Beautiful out route on that levels play.
Yeah, Washington hasn't had a great game, but Ralph Rodriguez definitely has shown out in this game.
Yeah, definitely has had a lot of catches, a lot of short catches. As we see 16 first downs for Washington. They're going to come out in Wisconsin territory. Pistol set, and that's going to be in the 3rd quarter. So 34's up. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Wisconsin 34, Washington 12. We'll be right back. So start of the 4th quarter, where anything can happen in this game, as McDaniel's going to take the shotgun snap here. Look down the field, going to throw it right over the middle. It's going to be caught for about 6 yards by Kenziora, and that's going to be his 7th reception.
Yeah, I like this play coming over the middle. You're only picking up 6 yards, but you're giving yourself just a little bit of momentum there.
Yeah, it looks like we got quads to the bottom of the screen, so Wisconsin brings another safety into the box. He's going to go untouched. Antonio McDaniel gets sacked for 8 yards, and number 12, Dante Brown, free safety, comes up for a blitz, and nobody calls him out on offensive line. He goes down, and 3rd and 13 for Washington.
And that is something Washington could not afford right there. Now they've got this 3rd and long situation, and we'll see what they choose to do.
Yeah, pistol here for McDaniel's. Going to make a change at the line and then take the snap here. Good protection. Going to throw deep, and that's going to be broken up. Another 3 defenders there, as Washington cannot find separation on these outside passes, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, Wisconsin's done a great job defending the deep ball in this game.
Definitely, indeed. As McDaniel's going to take the snap here, and he's going to shrug one off, but not going to be able to shrug off the 2nd. Sacked for 8 yards. As I try to see who that was that came in the 2nd, he shrugged Porter off, which is not easy feat, and it looks like that was number 55, Goodson, the defensive end, and Wisconsin's get the ball here.
Yeah, just another great play by this Wisconsin defense. They're really showing up tonight and showing what they can really do.
Yeah, definitely. No touchdowns allowed on offense, and now Jones is going to get to work again with Fountain to his left. It's going to be a read option play, hand off to Fountain. Fountain's going to go right up the middle for about 3 yards. So not sort of the big gains that you're looking for from Fountain, but it's getting the job done.
No, and I think Wisconsin's just trying to work the clock now and just trying to get out of this game.
Diamond formation again, which we've seen before, so it's going to be a fake. Jones is going to take it. He's going to pitch it to Fountain. That's going to be a huge gain, 18 yards. And that formation, just keep going back to it because that was Fountain's biggest rush of the night.
Yeah, this diamond formation has just been a killer to this Washington defense, and that was a great run.
Yeah, great run when you think you have everybody stopped, and Jones just pitches it out to a wide open Fountain. So Jones is going to take the snap here in shotgun set. Fountain to his left. He's going to throw to his left for a quick screen, but that's not going to go anywhere, as that's going to be no gain.
Yeah, good job on Washington for stepping up. I know you're down, but you still got to play hard through the rest of the game.
Yeah, definitely just want to allow a field goal here. Definitely want to get a turnover. They haven't had a turnover in a while, as Jones is going to take a fake there. It's going to be quickly stopped to a pass to his right to Fountain for 1 yard. So 3rd and 9, this is where you earn your money. You get a turnover or just allow a field goal here, and you're still in this game.
Yeah, Washington's done a great job of tackling an open field on this drive.
Yeah, Senator 9 tackles so far. Called his name a lot tonight as the man in motion from right to left. Trips going to be on the bottom of the screen. Jones changes the play there. Going to be a screen to his right. To Fountain. Nobody's over there. Has some good blocking, but cannot get the first down. So throw a safe play there for 7 yards. Pass to Fountain, and it looks like it's going to be a field goal here.
Yeah, I like that call. I mean, I know you don't get the first down, but you get another field goal, and you just continue to add on to this lead.
And you kind of hope for Fountain if he just planted his foot a little bit more and went on the inside to follow his block would have had it. But nonetheless, they get 3 points out of there as the field goal is good. Wisconsin's getting up 37-12. So pretty sizable 25-point lead. You're not out of it, but they have struggled tonight. Washington has, as this return's going to come down the middle there, Lincoln for 24 yards.
Yeah, Washington really has to step up and just continue to drive down the field and continue to do what they do best.
Yeah, but at some point, these short passes are really not going to get you touchdowns. As a shotgun here, McDaniel's going to take it. He's going to look down the field, going to go to his right there. Going to lead Ralph Rodriguez a little bit too far, but another catch for Rodriguez. That's his 12th.
Yeah, just like you said, he led him a little too far. He runs right out of bounds, and they get very little yardage on this play.
Yeah, another shotgun play here. Brown to his left, and this is going to be a screen to Brown. Brown's going to get it, but he's not going to go anywhere as Porter is over there. 8 receptions, 7 yards as McDaniel's thrown the ball 42 times, only 258 yards.
Yeah, I don't know what they put in the Gatorade for Wisconsin there, but they are still running really high.
4 out of 16 on 3rd down. 3rd and 11 here. Going to take the pistol set here. Going to take it. Looks, fires to his left, and that's not going to go anywhere as he gets 1 yard lost by Kurt Meyer, and now Washington's going to have to punt.
Yeah, just another great open field tackle. They've been doing this all night, and they've been having a field day with Washington.
Yeah, kind of got to get a little bit more aggressive to get the ball down the field against this Wisconsin defense. I know you don't want to turn the ball over, but you also don't want to pass for 50 times for only 250 yards. But they're still in it. If they can get a big stop here, as they've only allowed a field goal, as that's going to be returned for 11 yards by Nomura. And so gives Washington another opportunity to get on defense, maybe get a turnover, maybe a pick six, and get back in this game.
And Washington's proved that they can do that. We just got to see it again here.
This is going to be a shotgun fake. Pass over the middle, and that's going to be a couple broken tackles for Tier Weary. He's going to get 8 yards reception there, and it's going to be 2nd and 2.
That was a tough finish there for Weary coming over the middle. Got hit by, I think, 3 people.
Yeah, very tough to send your receivers over the middle, but nonetheless held on to the ball as Jones is going to take it, fake it to Fountain, going to throw over the middle, and again throws it, sets his receiver up to get smacked, but Breeze comes down with the 9-yard reception.
I don't know what Weary and Breeze said in the huddle, but Jones is throwing him right into coverage.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he's talking to his girl or something, as we've seen that before, as Jones is going to take a shotgun here. He's going to look. He's going to throw to his right, and Norman Martell, you got to come down with those. That was just gifted, just knocks it down, and Wisconsin getting another try here.
Martell, that was a heartbreaker. He almost had that pick six right there.
Almost, as Jones has trips to the top of the screen, takes a snap, looks to his right, going to go that way, going to complete it to Bobby Moss for 12 yards and the first down.
Yeah, that's a good route there by Bobby Moss to come back right at the sticks, continue to move the ball downfield and showing what Wisconsin's offense can do.
Definitely, as we start to see the power formation here, as Jones is going to take it, he's going to run, he's going to stumble a couple over his guys. Saw where he wanted to go, but his feet didn't follow him there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he tripped over his lineman there. It kind of looked like he got tangled up and just fell down after a yard run.
And it also looks like he's wearing like 6 layers of tape on his ankles, so trips to the bottom of the screen. Yeah, Jones trips to the bottom of the screen, takes the snap and shotgun, gonna go to the trip side, and that's gonna be completed to Weary for 3 yards. So 3rd and 6, and Washington's defense might hold him to another field goal here.
Yeah, Weary, they just led Weary a little bit too far, and hopefully Washington's defense can step up and show what they can really do here.
Definitely. Trips to the top of the screen again. This is going to be a draw play to Fountain. Fountain's going to go right up the middle. Fountain's going to get the first down, 7 yards, just sneaking past some of his bigger offensive linemen there as he has 64 yards tonight.
Yeah, and Fountain just hitting the A-gap and doing what he needs to do to get past the sticks. He did a great job on that play.
Yeah, sort of like a ghost behind his offensive line, just sneaking past him as Jones is going to go to his left, complete the pass to Fountain, 9-yard reception. So he might not be getting a ton of yards through the ground, but he's definitely making it up with 8 catches for 50 yards.
And that's a tough catch for Fountain, getting tackled just as he caught it. What a great way to hold on to it, though.
It's going to be under center, and Jones just going to throw this to the back of the end zone. Didn't really see anything he liked there.
No, and that's a good thing just to throw it away there. Don't throw a pick right now.
Yeah, and here's Wisconsin football, Big Ten football here. I formation, going to hand it off to Fountain. Fountain's going to take it, but go nowhere as number 8 for Washington. Norman Martell comes up again. Huge play, stops Fountain, and this might be a field goal here.
Yeah, Martell's just been a beast all night. I think he has 9 tackles now. Just incredible performance by him.
Definitely. This is going to be a field goal here. So we had a lot of field goals in this game. I've kind of lost count. I know Washington has 4. And I think Wisconsin has maybe 3 or 4 as well. So a lot of field goals, a lot of Big Ten football stuff here. But, Washington, you have some things to work on here. And maybe get the ball down the field, score a couple more points. This is going to be a big return by Lingham, 27 yards.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good momentum booster to go into this drive, and hopefully Washington can start building on this.
Definitely. McDaniel's going to come out, offset shotgun formation. Brown to his right. He's going to take the snap here. Brown's going to go out to the flat. He's going to go that way. As Brown's going to shake off one defender. It looks like a hit stick. Leroy Brown gets 2 yards, but they were well earned.
Yeah, Leroy Brown just hitting that truck stick there. I still don't like the call to throw it into the flats here. I mean, you really do need to move the ball downfield.
No, I don't. And he's passed a lot here. You want to take some shots over the middle. They had a lot of success earlier over the middle, but shotgun set here. Brown to his left. McGill takes the snap. He's going to look down the field. Quickly gets this off and completed. He had Porter in his face, but Brown comes up with a 6-yard reception for a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice reception there by Brown. Makes it a nice, easy 3rd down for Washington.
45 out of 58 and has not hit 300 yards as McDaniel takes a snap here. And he's not going to go anywhere. Sacked for 8 yards. And guess who? Amon Porter, 5 sacks tonight.
Yeah, good job by Wisconsin's defense. That stat you just read off really reflects what they've done tonight by shutting down any deep passes.
Yeah, all these deep passes, and you really made McDaniel think twice about passing the deep ball, and just give him a couple seconds and Porter will be there as Washington's going to have to punt this off to Wisconsin. And the punt is away. It's going to be returned by Nomura, and he's going to get about 9 yards there. So Wisconsin can get the ball. I expect a chew clock. We can start talking about next week as well as we are going to see hopefully a couple runs here. Jones is going to come out in shotgun set here, going to hand it off to Fountain. Fountain's going to go up the middle. He's going to need about 3 yards. So this game was key definitely for Wisconsin as we look at the Big Ten standings. Ohio State 4-0, Michigan 3-1. Wisconsin hopefully tonight goes to 3-1 as well. So kind of a log jam there. Anybody slips up at the top, they might have an opportunity here as Jones is going to hand this off to Fountain and goes nowhere for 3-yard loss.
Yeah, and you were talking about the schedule coming up. I know Wisconsin's got a tough matchup next week against Oregon. I think that'll be a really good matchup for both teams. Oregon's really going to have to focus on stopping this read option.
Yeah, hopefully their Oregon AD figures this out, as Wisconsin's offenses look good, but has left some opportunities as Fountain gets the handoff there for no yard rush there from Norman Martell. Another big play, 11 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and Wisconsin's going to have to punt.
Yeah, I think they're just going to let it run down a little bit here and then go ahead and punt it away.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, I was like, who does Wisconsin play next week? And here I am, the AD of Oregon, and I have no idea.
Well, luckily you got the defensive end of Oregon here as well to remind you.
Well, yeah, at least I can scout this Wisconsin's offense. But for Washington, kind of a lot of missed opportunities here tonight. They had a couple turnovers. Their defense played pretty good at some parts. It's really hard to hold down the Wisconsin offense, but this is going to be returned by Lingham. He's going to get about 9 yards there. So Washington's going to fall to 1-5, 0-4 in Big Ten play. So it's going to be hard to make the pit. They still have an opportunity, especially if, rat off a couple wins at the end of the season. You really want to build some momentum, but they don't have much of an easy schedule either, as that's going to be passed over the middle. That's going to be caught 14 yards. And, Washington's like, hey, we want to score another touchdown. 2 seconds left. They're going to take this one. Trips to the top of the screen. McDaniel takes the snap, going to look to his left, and just going to toss it short to Leroy Brown for 8 yards. So big win by Wisconsin, 40-12 over Washington. What are your final thoughts, Mike?
Yeah, just an overall good performance by Wisconsin. It was a little tough when they started out. Washington did a good job in the trenches and really made it hard for Wisconsin. But some big runs on the read option just really put them over the top and let Wisconsin go ahead and take this game.
Well, for my partner, Mike Donlin, I am Michael Buck, Horns Nation, Wisconsin with the 40-12 win at home over Washington. So stay tuned. We have a couple more games tomorrow night, as we will see if I pull up the schedule here quickly enough before this game's over. Tomorrow it's going to be Missouri and Boise State, West Virginia at Auburn starting us off, followed by Pittsburgh, Notre Dame, Kentucky, and Georgia. So for my partner, Mike, thank you for watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube.